Hi, this is Jim for the podcast. We've got some bonus material for you. Hope you enjoy it. Hey Blankers, welcome to Season 4 of Not 40 Just Blank. This time around we're going to tackle a different subject matter each podcast. We'll jump from theme tunes to chocolate, from kids' TV shows to Eurovision, politics to exercise and everything in between. We'll cast our eyes over it all, musing about films and music associated to the topic in hand, as well as bringing our own unique way of analysing the subject. It's likely to be pretty weird. Plus, there'll still be all the stuff you know and love, weird news, Jim versus Phil versus Dell, and your letters and emails. We can guarantee you a lot of laughs, so sit back and enjoy, as Not 40 Just Blank does. Well, hello there, Blankers, and welcome to another cheeky little episode. We've got some more bonus material for you to tide you over until the next episode. So let's take an immediate dive into Dello, shall we?
Hello,
matey. You all right?
Yeah, you all right, boys? How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good.
Looking forward tonight, as always.
I cannot wait.
Champion at the bit, are we?
Yeah, love to.
He looks like he's ready, doesn't he?
He does look like
you
he's
can't
ready.
obviously see this, listeners, but he is wearing all lycra. He is essentially on the starting blocks, ready to go.
Yeah, right. What's Liver Christie or Spider?
Like a white Ben Johnson.
Oh, white Ben
absolutely
Johnson.
roided off his face.
And Nestle. He's got abs like Nestle as well, hasn't he? Like,
He does indeed, like Rolos, little
Like-
six-pack of Rolos just tucked in his shorts. What a mental image for you, everybody.
tastes just as nice in your mouth.
Just let him melt in there. Oh,
We'll have the last one though.
I'd probably fight him for it, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's what we'll do.
the Hunger Games version. So, yeah, who licks you? Can it be in your belly button? Can you have a belly button made out of Rolos? To get the creamy
Like with a
centre.
little sea of caramel.
A bit like the
just
yogurt,
melting.
Rolo yogurt, but like so got a bit of mousse in there. You can lick it out of there.
But with a tiny bit of fluff as well.
Oh yeah,
A little bit of lint.
wouldn't be tiny, probably more than tiny.
An absolute
Men.
cavalcade of fluff.
Just got an image of men fighting to the death just to lick your belly button out.
Yeah.
Where would you be? Would you be like on a spinning, revolving sort of like
Like a lazy Susan.
like a lazy
but on
Susan?
a table, in the middle of a big table.
Oh,
Just revolving round, showing everyone the wares.
I'd get sick after a while. I don't think that doesn't sound very nice.
It
yeah,
doesn't.
go.
We're about to lick belly button fluff out.
Okay, yeah. Lots of people guarding. Who would you have as your guards? Your Emperor Royal Guards, or just your guards, really? Your belly button guards?
Belly button guard.
Because there might be the odd person that tries to sneak in.
Yeah, absolutely.
To
You need
lick
to-
the goodness out
People have got a queue for this shit.
before. Yeah.
I'd probably just have the old bouncers from the brush.
Right, but yeah, they're going to get you far, aren't they?
Yeah. stick with who you know.
Exactly. They didn't let anyone anywhere, did they?
They could deal with a catapult to the head, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. No problem.
Either that or, Wolf and Lightning from Gladiators of old.
Jet.
That'd be good, yeah.
Jet.
I wonder how much do you reckon Jet and the cast of Gladiators could protect you now? Who would be the who would be the
Wolf's
I reckon
92,
Hunter's
isn't
still.
he?
yeah.
I reckon Hunter's still. They're all still units, aren't they? Just whether they've had heart attacks and that. They probably all have at some point.
Because of all the massive amount of steroids.
Steroids, you think? Yeah. Oh, mate, yeah. Mate, oh, yeah.
They're all slowly sagging. All the skin's getting looser, but they're still musty underneath. There's
Musty
They'll
gusty.
still be big guys though.
just musty gusty.
Musty gusty men in a
I haven't seen
pot.
Jet in a while though.
Yeah, I haven't seen her. She ain't been
I
down
wonder
the
what she
local,
looks
has she?
She's not been down the snooker club.
No,
I saw her,
she
is she? No.
I wonder what she looks like Jet now.
Ooh. I don't want to go there.
No.
Well, you don't want to see her. Or?
Leave the memories.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
just
want-
leave the memories as they
You
are.
don't think she's grown old well then?
Well, we
it's-
haven't.
I think, yeah. Good.
So she doesn't want any of this, does she? Let's
For
be honest.
me, it's like probably watching an episode of Knight Rider. The image of the theme tune still playing well in my head.
The sleek,
Yeah,
youthful.
the
but Hasselhoff of Prime rather than
and even the introduction. But as soon as the actual
the slightly
episode
mouldy
kicks
raisin.
in,
Yeah.
As soon as,
I don't wanna be
as soon as the crap story starts.
Yeah, I've got off it again.
I don't want to be disappointed. I just want to be
Why
left with
did I
a memory.
like this?
Yeah, just the theme tune, it turns out.
Yeah, so with Jet, I don't want that disappointment.
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
there.
it's best. Just leave it where it belongs.
Well, you wouldn't want a
Yeah,
game of hanging tough with her, though.
Well, yeah,
I couldn't support my own body weight at this time.
well, she's got to be about what? She's got to be in her 60s, isn't she?
I suppose so, actually, yeah.
Would you want to hang tough with?
I'm going to look up how old Jet is.
Oh, really?
Oh, man,
God.
we're basically going to lose Phil now for the next 25 minutes. And he goes down a rabbit hole of images.
You start. I'm going to.
Okay.
Well, I'm not starting anything.
Oh, okay. So we're not going. Okay, so I've got a few things written down here. As always,
Let's talk us through some.
First
some
of all,
headers.
our boys want to hit you boys with what armed robbery?
What armed robbery?
What armed robbery would you do that is non-bank related?
So you have to hold something
Hold
up.
something up, but that's
But not a
important
bank.
to you enough to do
Ooh.
time. But you
Ooh, I mean, you probably need to start us because I need some time to think whilst
okay?
you're
So
talking us
So-
through yours.
I
So you have
Can't
to-
be.
So
It
it's
can't
not
be
a bank.
bank.
can't be a bank robbery. It has to be something else. So
But something you're
what-
willing to
What
serve
about like a
time
security
for.
van or something like that, though?
No, not really money
So it can't be
related.
money related?
No, not money related. So something you're prepared to do time for.
Probably the Greg's delivery with all the sausage rolls in play.
I'm
I'm a
not a
massive
massive kebab fan of such, but I would like to rob a kebab van just for the set, just
For the whole, what, for the big leg?
Yeah. Yeah, come on, get it, get it in
proper-
the bag, get
the
it in
proper one.
Don't
You
go
don't-
for the vault. The leg is like the vault. You can take all the cockers.
Yeah,
You
I don't
take
want all the stuff on the skewers. I want the big fucking elephant leg.
Get that whole chili sauce container and just pull it. Put it
Oh,
in.
that's proper bulk buying or bulk robbing.
Oh yeah, big time. And I'd like a 80s Hollywood hunk to be on the bike to ride me off, so I could just jump on the back and we'd do a wheelie.
Oh, arms round the waist.
Yeah, and we'd probably
Like Dolph
skid,
Lundgren
but
or
we'd probably
someone.
skid on the leaking chili sauce, and then
Yeah,
and both
very
kill ourselves.
oily tyres.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
cheeky.
don't know if that sort of gets anything.
That gets me going.
I'd probably
non-stop.
go for stealing Kevin Costner's tights from.
Tight.
So you find out
from
where they're
Robin
being
Hood.
held in a vault somewhere.
Yeah, and then auction them once I've stolen them.
Ooh.
But
You
if they've
get a
been-
lot of money for
but If
that.
they've been stolen, you can't auction them, can you?
Yeah.
Because people know.
Yeah, I'd leave it a while.
But how do you know? Because how?
Oh, right. I'll leave it a while. so
You've
people
stolen
forget.
them, but there's just a green pair of tights. You're putting on eBay or whatever the fuck. Probably not eBay, but you're
Yeah, but no,
going
Costner's got a smell about him, hasn't he? So people will know.
to have a sniff.
You've got a certain gusty
Yeah,
mustard.
you get experts coming in. You know, like on Antiques Roadshow, there's certain people that are just experts.
Yeah.
Just having a sniff of these
Yeah, good.
tights.
That's a Costner.
unquestionably
That's Costner.
That's a Costner.
What
That's a
el-
Costa Guff.
What else have you got? Oh, Clint Eastwood's pants in Unforgiven. Oh, yeah, that's definitely Eastwood.
Exactly. That's a good show.
Oh my word!
Oh, that's great.
That's a
Oh,
good show.
That's a show. Guess what celebrity actor these pants belong to by sniffing them.
Yeah, but I like the idea of having
And you know what we could call it?
like specialist people that know.
We'd call it Briefs Encounter.
Yeah.
Who would
Because
be
why
the
would you
worst celebrities? Like sort of like something like
Grot bags.
Grot bags.
Grot bags
yeah.
is used PE knickers.
Meatloaf.
Oh, meatloaf.
God,
I'd
yeah.
do anything for love.
Oh,
but
mate.
I wouldn't do
Lee
that.
Evans.
Lee Evans.
Oh,
Oh,
he sweats
oh,
like a
oh.
fucking trooper,
Ring,
doesn't
mate,
he?
yeah.
Ring them out. Absolutely.
I reckon Meatloaf's got bad athlete or had bad athlete's foot.
I reckon so. I think it's a
Yeah.
very good shout, though.
Yeah, so
His handkerchief. You have to smell that.
Oh,
that being in the
he's
extra
just
bit.
constantly dabbing on
How much are you looking for? Because like David Dickinson would probably be in his game.
You're talking six figures.
What are you looking for?
You're going six,
£12.
you're going six figures, aren't you? For
going
Costner's?
for six figures.
I mean, that
Figures
film,
for
that film
Costner's
alone
time.
is 33 years old now.
Okay, so then you're going to so the sniffer guy comes out, and then when are you going to reveal that you've broken into his house and stolen off?
Well, I've not. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, you're not.
It's still
okay.
part of the heist.
So you're taking that risk going on
You'd
live
be the
TV?
anonymous
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't like?
Yeah, I won't be there in person. I'd have to talk to me like through Teams, and I'd have my face blacked out. So and I'd have a voice.
Voice
like,
there.
my voice would be all.
on a
How would
TV
that
radio.
voice sound?
Yeah.
I am having a lovely time.
Like a pirate.
So the voice change just
Costner's
changed
going mad.
to a slightly gruffer Philip Reynolds.
Costner's got the FBI listening in.
We can't understand who the hell this is. Sounds like Phil Reynolds.
Who the fuck's this guy? Wow. Okay, so you've gone Costner's tights, mate. Any other sort of thing you want to?
So you would physically do prison time to steal
so
Kevin Costner's
your wife
musty
and your
tights?
children are visiting you in like Parkhurst or something.
Why is Daddy inside, Mum? Anyway, he stole an old actor's crusty pants from a film. Oh, well, that seems fair enough. Okay, Daddy, see you in 5.
Daddy, I'm getting teased at school. I don't understand it.
They're saying you're doing time, but for saying really shit. Is it true, Dad? Well, it depends what you think of as shit.
They say you're not getting parole to 2034.
9 years inside for nicking Kevin Costner's tights from specifically Robin Hood.
From Robin.
Yeah. Prince of Thieves.
Sure. What about any other? Would any other film say like you was stealing the pants and then suddenly you saw dances with wolves?
He's terrible chaps from the Postman.
His hat from Untouchables.
Oh,
well, that's a nice touch.
Or his
slightly less.
Or his
sweaty.
glove from Field of Dreams.
Oh, would you spend the whole day like
just sniffing,
putting them all on and sniffing them,
sniffing Costner's old clothes?
His jacket from Yellowstone.
Oh yeah. That'd be some outfit. Well, then would you go down to, I don't know, like...
He was wearing 2 hats for a start.
Would you go into...
2 hats, a baseball glove, and some tights.
Yes, please, love. Yeah,
would you order
a bonus banquet, please?
Yeah.
He wouldn't drop it, though, with that baseball glove on, would he?
Blimey. It's like they're all looking at the paper, the description of the man that's...
Hang on a second. This might be the guy we're looking for. How do you know? Look at the fucking state of him.
That's extremely... Wow. I love that, Phil. That's beautiful
you took it a different way.
Perverted and
thank God you did.
Disturbing at the same time. It's very poetic.
Turns out I'm doing time for sausage rolls, but you've really stepped up.
Yeah, did you want to go any more deeper into the Greggs?
No, it's just sausage rolls, mate. The rest of it they can keep.
Well, that's a tick on armed robbery with no...
Can I just come in now?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I've got jet news. Jet update.
Jet news.
Update. Ooh.
So we reckon she's in her 60s.
I reckon 56.
Udall.
I think so.
Diane Udall, wasn't it?
54.
54?
She's only 9 years older than us.
Wow, okay.
Well, I suppose, when we were going back, we were about 20 odd, so she's in the 30s. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, Diane Udall is her name.
Diane Udall.
Her spouse is Zoe Gilbert.
Oh.
Zoe Gilbert.
Well
Who's
done,
Zoe
her.
Gilbert?
Just her lovely life partner.
Wow.
How long's she been with him?
You're
Jet
trying to,
from the Gladiators married.
You're trying to break up Jet now from the Gladiators. Yes,
Jet
she
has
is.
opened up about proposing to her new wife Zoe in the kitchen 4 months after meeting in the supermarket car park.
Well, when you know, don't you?
I'm
Well
gonna
done,
In
her.
the supermarket car park?
Yeah.
Wow, that's love, isn't it? That is
Lovely.
That is the best kind of love.
Maybe she misunderstood. She's like, "Are you going to get me a rose?" And she said, "Do it in Waitrose," and it all got very confusing.
Oh, I like that. I don't know what part. If you was going to be sort of done, like ravished in the supermarket, where would you like to be ravished?
Not the chiller section.
Really?
Yeah.
Ravishing who?
Well, it's up to you. Like Costner comes in and he's just thrown you on the frozen peas, and he's just
Yeah, that'd be something like that because it's gonna be numb after when it's all frozen. Or the yogurt. Yogurt section.
On the yogurt.
The yogurt section.
Easy
But
access
how
to
would you know
soothings.
what's real yogurt and what's man yogurt? Or would you not care?
It's just for soothing afterwards, isn't it? I think.
What? Just to take this? He feeds yogurt to you after his. Like,
No, but
More the application of cold,
Yeah.
cold cream, I'm assuming.
Oh right, okay. I thought it was like spoon feeding you
Like
down
like a romantic thing, yeah. Is this fat free? You know it is, honey. Thanks, Kev.
Costner.
Kevin.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, I want to know your feelings on your experiences with bus drivers.
wankers.
Wankers, yeah.
No, they were, weren't they? I suppose.
Yeah.
Until recently, I hadn't been on a bus for
Until
properly.
Oh, okay. You're going
properly
to
years
sound
and
like you're
years
going to
and
hit
years.
us with some hard-hitting
Not
bus
well.
drivers.
Well,
I do recall them being quite miserable.
they were
weren't
always a bit, but then that was because we were a load of
I was going to say,
spotty school kids just
I was
giving
going
them
to say,
grief.
if you get
on the way
50
home
odd kids
and
on your
No,
vehicle,
I think there's the odd bus driver, obviously, that breaks the mould.
that joins
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the-
But
the
there's a
bands.
lot of...
But yeah, they're all men of a certain age, or
Yeah.
adults of a certain age, should I say. That, yeah, don't need that shit in their lives. They just want to take the old girls to the market once a week.
When I
and
used to
stuff.
go past the depot and I used to see that sign up for wanted bus drivers, I just thought it
Like
was they're being cancelled. There's like a ransom out.
The police are after them for being absolute toe rags.
Oh, mate, I don't know. Well, my experience is they put that not in service thing when they just feel like.
They want a
fucking
little
off.
20 minutes.
Yeah, I had an experience. The last bus home, I ran my little heart out just to get to the bus. The bus was there. He saw me. It's the last bus of the evening. Without batting an eyelid, just shut the doors and
rolled
just
it up.
drove
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
What an ass.
So yeah, no, not.
There's that weird kind of, power trip in it, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I'm the bus driver.
No need for that.
Or like dropping you off 2 stops before because it was hassle for them to go around the roundabout to go in the depot. Just scummer.
Hanging's too good for
I'm
them,
sure
isn't
there's
it?
a lovely
Hanging's
bus
too
driver out. If there is, please write in.
good. Absolutely. We'd love to hear from you. But yeah, until that point, our assumption is all bus drivers,
All bus drivers, yeah.
not
all of them.
Yeah.
Every last damned one of them
bus
until we're proven
drivers,
differently.
Bus drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on our naughty list, guys. That's what we're saying.
Raspberry you to pieces. Ghosts. If you was a ghost for the day, how would you exploit it?
Wow. All the deep topics coming up today. If you were a ghost, how would you exploit it? Mr. Reynolds?
Or who would you haunt?
Well, you
How
go
would you
straight to
exploit
Costner,
it?
apparently.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Obsessed with him.
No,
mate,
damn it, yeah.
You basically just asked a
Every
load of
answer tonight
questions.
is
Yeah,
Costner.
Costner. He's like, well, that's good.
Who
as
would
any
I
answer.
haunt?
So,
There's a few.
like in a revenge kind of a way.
Yeah,
It'd
or
have to be. You'd have to have real fun, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What's the point of haunting if
Messing,
you can't?
messing
It could be an
people
old
up sort of thing.
teacher, could be someone
I don't know.
someone that pissed you off, someone did you wrong, someone who you just
Have you been
dislike.
wronged? Have you been wronged? in your
Probably,
life?
but I don't know if I hold a grudge that much.
We don't
really.
have to go like you don't have to like freak them out. Like you, just,
You would have to, though.
okay.
I mean, let's face it. If you had that ability where you can't be seen, you could do. You would. What's the point? You'd have to go to full hog, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I think so.
You'd have. You just enjoy it too much.
Do you know what I'd
wouldn't
do? I'd probably do it too, rather than anyone that's wronged me per se. I'd probably do like a Piers Morgan or just a general prick that
Yeah.
needs a bit of.
Would you possess them, Jim? Would you jump in their body and do a bit of like the old
Whoopee.
Jim Carrey into Steve Carell in like the was it
yeah.
the Evan Almighty? isn't
Evan
it?
Almighty, yeah.
Whoopi into
the
Demi.
newsreader.
Bruce Almighty, yeah. That's,
Whoopee into Demi.
yeah, really.
Oh, you go that way. You go sexy times. Of course you would.
Be Whoopee.
A little bit of whoopee for young Reynolds.
That's me not liking Whoopee. I'm liking
Yeah,
Demi.
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
really? Oh, okay. Well, and poor Patrick's just left out in the cold.
Yeah.
Patrick, he's a lovely guy, isn't he? Lovely.
It's a sweet guy.
Oh, he's an absolute sweetheart, but someone's got to lose in this game, and it can't be me.
But in the lovemaking sense, he doesn't do it for you. No, he sits
He's
out.
no Costner, is he? He's no Costner.
He's like, would you just give him like 50p to go get an ice cream?
Can't entertain
I'd love
yourself,
to know what
No, I
ice
like
cream you
Patrick
can get for
Swayze.
50p.
He did
yeah.
some good films, actually, Patrick Swayze, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, so, you know.
yeah.
You
What,
take
he
a
could-
chance.
Would
Take a
he
chance
be
on
like in the porn films? They have those they're called cuckolds or something like that. They're like
Oh, and they warm them up.
no, they're like sort of husbands that watch their
They
partners
get their
doing-
kicks
yeah,
with
and
their
there's-
partner with someone else. Sort of thing.
yeah.
Right,
Would he
okay.
be like, would Swayze make that? Would he be allowed in the room?
I completely forgot what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
Ghosts, God damn it.
All right, yeah, but
She don't
what's
remember.
that got to do with him, like...
Well, you're blowing Swayze out. I'm just a bit bemused why he's not even allowed in the room.
But he is,
you're-
but he's... How's he watching me if I'm a ghost?
Because I thought you were Goldberg hitting Demi Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Oh, right, okay, so I'm...
I don't know, that's what I understood.
That's the way I understand
So
it.
I'm,
John.
yeah, yes, well, so I am Whoopi.
I don't know. You made it up, mate.
You're doing the haunting, my friends. You need
Yeah.
to get a handle on
You need to get a grip
what
on
you're
yourself.
doing.
What's this ghost doing?
Yeah, so and he's Well, he could do, I suppose.
I mean, sure fantasy, mate.
I don't know if he
just
I don't know how he would
send him out the room. And, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure it's even his fantasy anymore. He's kind of forgotten all the rules of what was going on, all the rules of engagement.
Yeah. It's fun. Go on, you go.
Well, so I said, I'd kind of right wrongs by haunting Piers Morgan or some, like a knobhead, or Lawrence Fox, or one of those, the real knob ends of the world, just kind of get their comeuppance a little bit. So I don't think I'd possess their bodies per se. I think I'd just mess with their minds. Yeah. So the kind of poltergeisty approach, and then just start moving stuff. And maybe I'd look over their shoulder, watch as they log into their online banking, and then transfer some money across to some charities. That sort of stuff. I'd do good.
What about being a ghost in a prison or something? So you could actually get loads of them, all these wrong people that you could actually get your own back on them.
Could do.
Yeah.
Could do. But I've only got a day, right?
Slap them, yeah, and don't know, just, yeah.
Tile their dicks in knots in the showers.
Stick a soap bar at their arse and things like that, yeah.
Right.
And when they're sleeping, I don't know, just
pour baked beans on their chest.
Steal their tights and sniff them. No, hang on, that's Costner again.
Oh, wow. And
in prison you could make them go mad quite easily, couldn't you?
And then write it up as a script and send it to Costner.
Yeah.
It's got to be a way in, hasn't there, somewhere?
Yeah.
What about you, Richard Dizzle?
I like what you said, Jim, about the whole sort of like doing right and wrong. I just like to be a fucking pain in the arse, guys. Just fucking winding up, sort of like, again, like a politician or someone who's just like a bit of a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Just bored.
Can I recommend Liz Truss?
Whoever. Yeah, could maybe do a shift.
We should agree now, if we're ever ghosts, the first person we haunt is Piers Morgan, you do Liz Truss, and then Phil just apparently goes off and shoves soap up prisoners' bottoms. Or...
So do you guys believe in ghosts, though?
No.
I don't know. It's hard because of that Mr. Langley thing that I witnessed. So
what was this again? Talk us through this thing.
So the Mr. Langley thing is the school teacher who died. He got run over on I think it's the A127 or something.
It was Canby Way, I think.
Oh, Canby Way. Okay. So and then Mr. Jones, our head teacher, a year before told us about him being run over. Didn't really think anything of it. And then we was over at Villa Park.
But there was rumours of a ghost before that, wasn't there? They used to run around
the field.
Oh, yes, I remember from one of the early pods.
And we saw some guy running around at stupid pace and did disappear. And I think Bishop chased after him.
Oh, that's right. He tried to sort of...
He ran through the fence, didn't he?
It was too...
There's a lot of unexplained.
You couldn't fake that, but it was weird. So that's where I am. I'm trying to kind of like, well, that's what I saw, and we weren't.
And there was a lot of you.
There was a lot of us, and everyone who was there swears
saw the same thing.
So that's where I am in that, and I can't explain that.
Yeah,
I cannot explain that. That was so bizarre.
Yeah, I've never had that experience.
I'm the same, but I don't know. I'm also.
Were you at the same? You were there as well?
Yeah. We all cut through. We all cut through the school, didn't we, today?
Yeah. Well, one of our mum and dad's, I remember telling us that they got a priest around their house because they had poltergeists and that. And again, the parents weren't people to sort of talk crap. So again, it was that weird sort of thing. Yeah.
It's just the logic of some people, isn't it? I had one where someone who I worked with was telling us a story about his daughter-in-law had just lost her nan or something like that, and she was really upset, close to her and that. And then one night she went to bed, and it was her birthday or something like that, and suddenly the telly came on of a night time in the middle of the night, and it freaked her out. Like it just like came on, and it was really loud. Yeah, and it freaked her out. And she was like, and the next day she was like, oh, it must be a sign from her nan. And she's thinking, if your nan loves you so much, why is she fucking scaring the shit out of you?
3 a.m. She's turning on the telly.
Yeah. It's just all these things like that. And you just think, I don't know.
You can associate anything you want to as something, can't you? It's like, oh, that must be Dad, or that must be. It could just be a butterfly.
It could be.
But
people see robins, feathers, and that's lovely for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that it was a weird one, that Mr. Langley thing.
Yeah,
it was just it's hard to.
Yes, when there's a lot of you that all see the same thing. I know that they say there's such a thing as kind of group not hysteria, but
Right,
that
okay.
kind of thing. And you all egg each other on, sort of, you all end up agreeing. But if you've all said it at the same time,
Yeah.
that's a bit different, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, and we're talking 30 years ago now. I do sometimes
Whether
think,
you've
did we all
changed that.
talk each other into?
Yeah, and it was nothing
You
to
can't
do
just
with
go
we
that.
just had a shitload of magic mushrooms and that's
Yeah.
it. No, we were that's the thing. We were sober. We was,
Yeah. It was only like 14, wasn't we? or
Yeah,
something?
we
About
was
that,
just
14,
good boys playing conkers, eating finger of fudges.
15? Yeah.
Just-
That's very much as I remember you at school.
but no, that's really it. But on to the next one. If you had the opportunity to have your own robot, like,
hello.
would you?
Like a
proper AI robot.
Oh, not like Rocky 4.
Well, you could have that robot if you want. It's your robot.
What that fucking button?
Happy birthday,
How
Billy.
you doing, Polly?
Well, that leads to robot sex potentially.
Yeah. So proper, no, I wouldn't. That would scare the shit
It's a
out of me,
bit
I think.
too-
Yeah.
Or if you could have a mannequin, like a perfect replica of you as a robot.
Oh, God.
Why would I want that?
I don't know. I'm just suggesting.
He'd have Kevin Costner, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you could have Costner. Yeah, a Costner robot. Yeah, it's exactly him. He's walking around the house.
So if you had,
showing his butt.
I mean,
his
the good,
buttocks out,
I
his
suppose
rainbow
actually,
buttocks.
just think about it. The good thing about having a replica of me is you could just not go to work. You could just send the robot to work. You
If
could
anything,
just
it'd
start
be
home.
more efficient.
Exactly. And just go, right, make sure you get the spreadsheets done today and all of that. And
Yeah, it wouldn't have to stop to go to the toilet.
don't forget to slap older Geraldine on the arse.
I've done all my work by 11. I'm going home.
Remember, take your lunchbox as well.
Yeah.
Be
So that could
polite to people.
That could be a good thing, actually.
Yeah,
A more productive round.
But then once it starts getting its own personality,
Yeah.
starts committing crimes, so that's it.
Start slapping
would
everyone's
you
ass.
find it annoying if your workmates, like the robot,
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
because it would learn how to deal with situations better
Yeah.
and quicker, wouldn't it?
yeah, exactly.
Rather
yeah.
than you, who's
And then you'd end up
functioning
resenting the
alcoholic.
robot. You'd end up resenting the robot, and
Yeah.
you'd end up killing it,
Resenting
or
yourself.
trying to put it down and like turn it off, and then there'd be a complete war between you and the robot, and he'd probably
Seen how
kill
this
me.
ends up. Terminator.
Yeah,
Nonsense.
and then live my life, start living my, it'd like be,
oh my God, take your
sharing a bed
place.
with Claire before you know it.
she'd like it more.
Yeah, he's better at
No
sex
farting.
and that. Yeah, no farting,
actually,
no
that's-
snoring.
Oh my God.
Nah, I wouldn't want it.
No, I think you just talked yourself out of an entire
Started
life,
off
yeah.
well, and then it's
Did,
like,
didn't
nah.
it?
Well, if that was
You went from having a couple of cheeky days at home to,
Yeah.
I've just been ousted from my own maritable home.
You're like knocking on the windows, pouring with rain.
Yeah.
Like meowing like a little cat.
And
Yeah, exactly.
The robot's got his arm around your wife, just
Yeah.
turns back, looks at you and flicks you a finger, leaves you out in the fucking patio. Why?
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't.
Nah.
Oh, man, okay.
No, not for me. If it was one of those really basic ones, you know, when they
Well, like
do
the
like a
Smash
Tomorrow's
robot.
World
Oh,
type
yeah.
thing, and they go, look at the latest robot from Japan.
Yeah.
And it basically managed to get itself upright and then just fell over. That's the kind of robot I'm enjoying. Not
Or do you remember the trucks you used to get when you were younger, where you type in
Programmables,
beep, beep, beep,
the
like
Toby
10
truck
yards,
things,
turn
yeah.
left, the beep, beep.
What about
And you used to
that's a
program it to fall
proper
down the
robot.
stairs.
Not
That was
a
brilliant.
dog that can open up fucking
What
doors
about
and
Metal
just
Mickey?
break in.
Yeah, Metal
Do you remember
Mickey was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Metal Mickey?
Metal Mickey is a kids program. It's about a robot.
Oh yes, way back when.
Yeah, it's an old
like,
programme,
Like,
yeah.
that's two sieves upside down for a mouth, and looks
Yeah,
like a sort of
he's got like
a
pincers
shiny.
to pick things
What
up.
was the one in Buck Rogers? Biddy, 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 biddy. Biddy, 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 biddy.
I keep forgetting about the impressions that you can pull out.
Lomax. I have no idea. Yeah,
Biddy, biddy.
let's call it Biddy. Going back to it, Phil.
He's going to be doing the research
You
again.
have to look it up.
Don't remember that at all.
Battlestar-
We'll come back to you with a name on that.
Is it Battlestar Galactica? No, what did I just say?
Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers, something like that.
What about you then, Joe? Were you a robot lover?
No, I agree with you boys. I probably wouldn't go with it. Yeah, it'd just be a bit creepy after a while. And then even if you're just getting in to do your job and that, you get bored. So then what would you do? And like you say, if it's got AI and it's starting to take over,
Yeah.
then that could be
It's a step
potentially
too damn far, isn't it?
yeah, very sort of. And again, if it
Slippery
starts to get a
slope.
bit of an evil chip going on, it starts to starts going around like slapping your mum in the face and stuff like that. And it's just
Well, I'm angry about this robot
Yeah.
now, Joe. Don't know what's happened.
It's doing wrong, but now you're pushed out, and then it's tricked your family that you're the actual robot.
Oh my days.
It's called Tweaky Speak.
Tweaky.
Tweaky.
It's called Tweaky.
Oh, Tweaky.
Tweaky from Buck Rogers.
Don't remember that.
And this is the...
Didn't it?
And that was it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
hell of a
cleared it
part.
up because it could be seen as being a bit racist.
Yeah, hell of a part for an actor, isn't it? What's my line again? Oh, right, I remember that.
I can't remember if he used to actually speak or not, but it definitely used to go before speaking or after. I can't remember.
Well, you take that robot.
No, I was just when he was talking about shit robots. That was one that
Yeah, that
came
was
into
a
my
really
head.
shit robot. Considering it's going to be Buck
Talk about
Rogers
metal
so
Mickey.
far in the future. That's
Yeah,
pretty-
25th century.
25th century,
it's
yeah.
shit.
Another 400 years and all they've got is a robot that can go...
Yeah, it's pretty crap. Boys, what's the worst thing to find under your bed?
Probably a condom that you think's a balloon.
Yeah, that's very true.
I would say...
Yeah, you would.
No blast from the past. It's the greatest hit, shall we?
Yes.
Worst thing to find under your bed. At night, probably a burglar.
Burglar, yeah.
Yeah, Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
Boogeyman. And I'll go Prince Andrew.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Under your bed, Dale, you're way too old for him now, isn't he?
Oh, 100%. Boot sales. Have you any experiences from that? You ever dealt with the general public?
Did
You
one
get a
and
mix
found them incredibly annoying.
Yeah.
People just... I mean, literally, it's like, there's a tag on it, mate. Yeah, how much is it? There's a tag on it, mate. It says 50p. I'll give you 10p. No, it says 50p. That's still quite cheap for a video player.
Oh, yeah, mate.
And it's that whole haggling just to save
people
like 10p.
clicking in your
Even as you're unloading the car, they're just trying to go through your stuff. You're like, wait, you're fucking...
It reminds me, when
turn.
you used to go into the safari park, you used to go in the monkeys bit.
They were just literally trying to destroy, disorganised chaos, wasn't it? It's just,
big time.
I did one, and I was like, I'm never doing one again. I think Jen's tried 3 or 4.
Yeah, I saw one.
Just drives her mental.
I do one a year, and it's just sort of it's entertaining in a sense. But then some of the characters you meet, and like I remember one guy just going around. He's just going to his wife. Oh, you cunt! He's going, how much you spent? He's going,
that was a term of affection, was it?
He's going, you cunt, like in front of everyone. And she's getting embarrassed in that. She's going, I gave you a tenner a minute ago. Like, so low. And
Had he been drinking all day at the boot sale?
It was 8 in the morning.
In front of
He's absolutely steaming.
well, as you know, because like Maisie was there with like so there's like kids and that around, and she's going, you can't, and then I remember
I apologise for Maisie's language. It's absolutely
yeah,
violent.
it's actually horrendous. But I remember doing another one, and I just was exhausted the whole day because pretty much everything. I just thought I'll just charge £1, and I was going. You like say, how much is that? And it's going pound, pound. How
many times have I got to say it?
Pound. It's like a fucking Cockney pogo stick, a pound. Just going on and on. I'm a traveller boy is coming up to me, about 8 years of age at the time, and just going, how much for the boxing gloves? And I was just like, oh, yeah, whatever. And they were men's boxing gloves, and they were putting them on their hands, and then like they was punching each other in the fight, like just trying out the boxing gloves, and then they go off, and then they come back a bit later. Hey, are you the guy with the boxing gloves? And I was like, I had one pair of boxing gloves. I'm not JD Sports, mate. I'm not like suddenly just ordering a load of like stock. It was just bizarre. But yeah, just found that sort of like it's a wide.
They're fine apart from the early mornings, all the lugging of stuff around the general public, and then you normally end up buying half the shit.
Or the regulars. The regulars go, oh, mate, were you at Dunstan the other week? Oh, yeah. God, do you make, how much do you make? How much? Do you mind me asking? How much? I was just like,
I'm literally just trying to clear some shit out of my garage.
You feel like your face melting and your brain melting.
I can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Whereas Reynolds is there every weekend. Loves it.
I've never done one. Claire's done a few. I don't think. I've been to a couple.
They're interesting.
Which is odd because you are a very personable facing human being, aren't you? You're like, don't piss me off, mate. It says £2. If you don't give me £2, go away. I just can't deal with that early morning trying to be friendly.
Yeah,
it's not for me.
It's not for me.
It's not for me.
Not for you. Okay, no worries. Well, here's one for both of you.
Just for a minute, I think he's actually asking us to do one, isn't he?
Well,
that's what he's building up to. If we both went, great. Have I got a treat for you tomorrow morning, chaps?
Next pod.
Well, Phil
live
from the boot sale.
Well, Phil's a film critic, and I believe you, Jim, have been to San Francisco.
Indeed.
So have you been to Alcatraz?
I have been to Alcatraz.
Did you ever hear about the Birdman of Alcatraz? Because this story always sticks with me.
I know of the Birdman of Alcatraz.
Do you remember, like, you walk around with the headphones?
Yeah.
And Phil, have you ever heard of the film starring Burt Lancaster? Mm-hmm. The Birdman of Alcatraz.
Yeah. They did one. Didn't Clint Eastwood do one as well?
Might have done after he got his trousers stolen. To be simple.
Yeah, he had to earn some more to get some cash back.
I don't know Clint Eastwood, but the Birdman of Alcatraz is. Do you know did the guide ever tell you the story between the two?
I'm
things?
sure they did. It was a fair old time ago, so my memory is not.
So I absolutely love this story because obviously Alcatraz was a specific place for specific type of like criminals.
Yeah, the unescapable.
Yeah, he was in there. Al Capone was in there. All different people were in there. But the Birdman of Alcatraz, was a fucking psycho. Like, absolute psycho, killed loads of people.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he's called Birdman of Alcatraz is because, like, birds obviously used to come in and he used to feed them. Still a fucking psychopath. They did a film starring Burt Lancaster where Burt Lancaster was this absolute sweetheart. And I just love this story because the people watched that film. And the psycho guy was still in prison, and they were campaigning for him
his release.
To be released.
He's such a nice guy. He's fucking nice.
Imagine just like the scene old Bert.
They'll let him. Yeah, they'll let him out.
The first day he comes out, it's just like fucking.
Who was the person who escaped from Alcatraz then? Maybe that's the Clint Eastwood film I'm thinking of.
That is, Escape from Alcatraz. That is the film.
Was that with Clint Eastwood?
Yeah. No one actually knows because there are people that were believed to, but then it was shark-infested waters.
Yeah,
so
you never. And the swirling currents and all the rest of it. You basically never.
So,
if you made it out of the prison, you never made it to dry land, did you?
Oh, no, not at all. Yeah. So
that was the theory.
That was an interesting place, but was.
It's a hell of a visit. It's a very, very good place to visit. But
that was. Is that it? I think so. Oh. Have you ever got into a stranger's car?
Like Billy Ocean.
Yeah. You get into my car.
Well, I mean, I've got into your car, Dan.
Have you ever done that?
I've got into a strange person's car.
Well, have you ever done that by mistake? A few people told me before they've just got into a car that looks very similar.
Jenny has.
Has she?
Yeah. Literally, like same colour, same make, but just parked next to each other a couple along. And she's got into the wrong passenger seat of it. Just sat down and just gone.
Was anyone in it?
Yeah.
So
it's the person literally, and she sat there and just gone, that's not my fella.
What's going?
So sorry. Big laugh, and then off they go, sort of thing. But
all together.
Yeah. They drove off.
He's not my fella, but he's better. This is an upgrade.
Wagons roll, let's go.
There's Brad Pitt in there.
So, I haven't got into a strange car.
No, I don't think. What, by mistake? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
On purpose, yeah. 1,000,000%.
No, I don't think so. No? I can't recall a situation.
I have a feeling that our learned colleague might have done.
Well, but not in the way that Jenny did. So not in the conventional way. If there's a conventional way to get in the stranger's car. So I remember.
What's the unconventional way?
So I remember one time I was at the bus stop and I was late for work and this car pulled up and I opened the door and he just went to me, "Do you want a lift?" And
were you the only person at the bus stop?
Yeah.
Hang on, you opened the door first before he said that.
No, he drove past it, saw me at the bus stop, then opened up the door. He went,
he opened the door.
Yeah, he opened it. He went, "Do you want a lift?" And then I was.
So not knowing where you're going.
No.
So one, he didn't know you.
He didn't know me.
Didn't know where you were going.
Well, that's the thing. I think he thought because I was going to the station anyway, so I think he got me mixed up with someone else.
Right.
But the thing is, I looked at him and I was just thinking, "Oh fuck, do I know?"
Should I know you?
Should I know you? And I just got in the car with him.
and what did you talk about?
Well, that's it. He was going.
Well, the first thing, who the fuck are you?
Well, it started off a bit. We was treading the water a bit. He was going, "How are you?" And I was going, "Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?" And it was just like really weird. And we was kind of like feeling each other out. And then we got to about. Yeah,
turn.
As you're driving, you're going to put him off now.
Yeah, I thought it was the gear stick. It was, he thought it was the gear stick. But we were driving and we got to where what's the petrol station with Subway either? I can't remember.
So how far have you gone at this point?
Shell, yeah, we got to the Shell garage and then we both clocked and he goes,
"We don't know each other."
He's going, "I don't know you," and I was like, "I don't know you either."
Did he throw you out? No, you have to roll out the car.
He was going, "You are going to the." He goes, "You are going to the station." I went, "Yeah." He's going, "I'll take you to the station."
I mean, he was good. Is as good as his word.
He's a nice guy because it could have ended badly.
Do you meet up on a regular basis now?
Yeah. I could have ended up in I don't know, Canvey chopped up like concrete boots. Whatever.
I love the fact that you get in though willingly. I don't know this person.
Well, I
but
just
am
felt
gonna get in
bad,
the
and I
car.
just thought, I feel bad. Maybe I have met this person before.
Yeah.
Maybe I met him at a party and he was barbecuing when I was really drunk or something. And I was just
I love that.
Which-
How you been? All right?
yeah.
Is that non-committal answer?
That kind of because like Steve was a bit like, I mean, like I'm better now, but I used to have a really bad, like I used to find it hard to say no, which is like, so I find if someone's offering you a slice of cake, but if like a crack pipe or something like that, you can get in serious trouble.
There's levels.
Yeah, break into a house and that. Yeah, just used to. So that I used to find that sort of hard, that sort of thing. I mean,
Awkward.
Steve was a different level because we used to get him to buy clothes that were ridiculous, didn't we?
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
just because he couldn't say no to the
Yeah, we
person in the
used to
shop?
convince him, and Phil used to
Yeah,
go up another
turkey
level.
was the funniest. Wasn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
you used to have like street sellers all the
Yeah.
time, and he couldn't walk past them without like they,
Oh,
would
so he
just,
came out with like a pair of sunglasses.
they would just
belt,
always bother you
hat.
when they could do it, and you just
Yeah.
go, no, don't worry. You just walk past them. Steve just couldn't. He'd
Is this where he also organised like a
boat
trip or
trip.
something?
Trip.
Yeah,
boat
the
trip,
boat trip.
yeah.
And he kept
say
knocking,
no.
kept trying to wake us up in the morning.
And then that you got him to kiss that girl, didn't you? Well, because I knew that I said to you, I reckon we can get him to kiss
Yeah,
Camilleri.
oh yeah, yeah.
And you was like, well, just get him to do it. I said, no, he won't believe it if it's me. And then you really worked on it.
Yeah,
You just go,
yeah.
oh, she's looking hot.
Just when all I had to do was go up to her and went, oh, Steve, Camilleri's looking nice tonight. And I think at first he kind of just, yeah, whatever. But then obviously the plant, after about
Seed-
10 minutes or
seed
so.
planted,
it was-
watered,
And then
it was
about 10
growing.
minutes or so, you could see the brain working and he started to work it. And then by the end of the night, he was getting older, wasn't he? He was just like,
whisked her off her feet like Clark Gable in Gone with the Wind.
he was so easy to manipulate, wasn't he? Steve?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He was.
So no, mate. Yeah, but
Well, thanks for both of those to listening as well. There's, we're grateful for Steve and Kelly for
yes, exactly. Yeah, for
listeners.
sharing that story. I know they'd appreciate it.
Splendid. There's a lot of stuff
you
ruminating
go.
in your head as ever, Del.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
When
that's fine.
will it end?
I don't
Never.
know. When will it end? Yeah, well, that's the worrying thing.
That's the beauty, isn't
I
it?
feel that when it does, I'll just like keel over,
You'll just be like an empty shell. Like
and then my robot self will then take over.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely. That's what we'll do. We'll just replace you with an AI Del.
Constant AI of fucking bullshit and fucking dribble.
It starts to
and
learn
weird shit.
the weirdness and then just continues to up
It's
it.
even worse. It goes up.
Yeah, could do, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn AI.
Psycho Terminator. Waiting to happen.
Wow.
Well, before that does, let's take a break and then we'll come back with a game of Jim versus Phil versus Del.
Ooh, so sure I will.
Let us crackle on then, my little lovelies. As is tradition, I think we've got a game of. Well, I'll let you do the speech, Del, the intro and
crack my
the
knuckles
jingle.
first, or
Yeah,
do a
we'll
stretch,
have
I'll do a
we'll have a stretch and a crack of knuckles and then the jingle, please.
Jim versus Rule versus Del. It's really a challenge. It's a mental challenge.
It's a mental challenge. Nice. It's like the T's and C's that come out straight after.
Yeah, no, well, I have to get this shit out of my system because if I don't, I'll end up going home and
exactly.
murdering my wife and my kids.
You don't want to take this home with you, do you?
Don't want
Perfect.
to, and no one wants to end up in the front page of the papers. The next
It's
day.
so true. It's so true.
I don't know, it depends what reason. Not for them reasons.
Well,
but-
Yeah, no, I don't. No.
It's like you almost went, well, it's justifiable.
Yeah. Just to clarify, I don't want to murder my wife and my kids. Just officer. So.
Just in case there's any officer of the law listening. Absolutely.
Right, boys.
Come on.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready for a game of Jim versus Phil versus Del.
I just had like a vision then
Oh,
of just like a modern day version of The Fugitive.
oh really?
Yeah,
What?
like you going home, finding your wife murdered, and then you're on the run because you've said it on a podcast. It was you. Police are hunting you,
But we know it
Oh,
wasn't it?
yeah. Oh, I
and then
love that.
there's you trying to clear your name.
Desperate.
I'd like to
desperate
change
try.
my name to Richard Kimball to Richard Crumble.
Oh.
And I'd like to be half made out of apple crumble.
Well, that's just your meal you eat throughout the film.
Oh, yeah, yeah. it's
Apple
true.
crumble. That's all you
Stuff
can
in-
eat.
And the crumbs are giving myself away.
M&S smoke.
They're
M&S
little.
crumble.
You're
M&S
being
crumble.
followed by the police because they're following your trail of crumble.
Yeah, you're literally leaving the crumbs.
I have to think out the box. I have to eat my crumbles in waterfalls because the crumbs, that it soaks up
Exactly.
the crumbs. But yeah.
Or washes downstream, so they start looking for you 20 miles away.
Yeah, exactly. Or, I need to hunt for custard as well.
Don't we all? Don't we all do it?
Hunt
Before
for
you do that, though, take
Yes,
us through
sorry.
the game.
Question one, boys. Question one. A bit of a detour there. Question one. Who declined the role as Neo from The Matrix?
Ooh.
I don't know if you know this already. Phil's picking his teeth.
I
but
feel
don't know
like
if
this
that's,
could play into Reynolds' wheelhouse.
I know a few people who turned it down.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't really picture anyone else but Reeves doing it, can you? That's the funny thing. Go on, then. What's the options, Richie?
What, Vic?
Vic Reeves, yeah.
Vic Reeves.
Jim Reeves.
Okay. Is it A, Old Boat Hands from Down by the Docks?
That was the one.
That's the fella.
Couldn't think of it, but that was it.
Is it B, Eric Bana?
Okay.
Is it C, Will Smith? Or is it D, Edward Norton?
Oh, 3 possibles and a probably not.
Don't think Old Boat Hands.
I didn't say which one I didn't believe, Tal. It feels like, when was it? 1999. 99. So yeah, they're all logical, aren't they? I mean, I assume you know, but I would go for Edward Norton.
Will Smith.
Phil Smith gets Will Smith.
Will Smith? That's Neo.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't
Wouldn't have
see
been
that
the same,
at all.
would it?
No, not at all.
Wouldn't have been the same.
Good
Philip
decision,
Reynolds
mates.
takes an early lead. Right. Question 2. Oprah Winfrey lost her first TV job as a what?
Okay.
Is it A, a fluffer for a porn studio where she bit off porn stars' dicks and spat them at orphaned children?
I believe I read that somewhere.
Or
You
is
get a job. You get a job.
Is it B, a weather girl?
I mean, there could have been a small chance it was that until he said the second part of it.
Oh, you weren't convinced. You were convinced up until they biting them off and spitting them at children, or up to biting them off, and he could have stopped.
Yeah.
It's just the children bit. Yeah. Okay. So a weather girl.
Yeah, sorry. Is it B, a weather girl, C, a news anchor, or D, none of the above?
I can't see it being a weather girl.
I can't see her being an anchor either. Like, she'd have to do that quite far to get to the anchor stage, wouldn't she?
And she was fired from this role, did you say?
Yeah.
I reckon it's.
Well, she's lost her first TV job.
No.
So.
I reckon it's none of the above. Then it's something different in the industry. That's why I'm going none of the above.
I don't think it's weather girl, but I'm going to go weather girl.
It depends if he's worded it as anchor deliberately to be confusing.
It's news anchor. First point for me.
Oh, see, I don't think it's an anchor. I think it's a news reader, but not an anchor because it's not a first job.
I don't know. That's what
I think you've been sneaky there,
Okay.
Richie, you devil.
3. Question 3 even. Not just 3. I'm just not
3.
saying 3 for randomly. And a cough to join me. Hello, cough. Want to be my friend?
Is he talking to cops?
Yeah, I'm talking to coughs.
Just
Don't
one
you?
check.
Doesn't everyone? Question 3. Scarlett Johansson is talented at what?
Well, let me tell you. No, I can't tell you.
Is it A, an executioner who decapitated humans using flip-flops covered in razor blades? Is it B?
You were with it all the way up to executioner, weren't you? They just went too far again.
Is it B, was she a pickpocketer, a talented pickpocketer?
Okay.
Was it C, a computer hacker? Or was it D, none of the above?
After all these roles that she's played.
That's good. I mean, I think she's played a computer hacker and a pickpocketer.
Yeah. This feels a none of the above.
It does, doesn't it?
I'm going none of the above. I'm going to go none of the above for every single
Yeah,
one.
I'm joining Jimmy on none of the above.
You're wise to do that. Point apiece. Well done. Phil takes the lead. Jimmy.
Do we know what she is actually adept at, or apart from, you know?
She's a talented singer and guitarist. That's what she was. Right.
Mighty fine
Question
actress.
3. I hope I'm saying this
4.
right. Ryan Cabrera.
Ryan Cabrera.
Has
Who
a
the hell's
tattoo-
Ryan Cabrera?
I don't know, he looks kind of young, jazzy, down with the kids, maybe a boy band.
Sassy little minx. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe a YouTuber, I don't know. Has a tattoo of whose face on his leg? Is it A, 80s/90s British wrestling god, Kevin Keegan? Is it B, Orlando Bloom? Is it C, Brad Pitt or Bradley Pitt, depending on... Or is it D, Ryan Gosling?
So we don't know who this Ryan Cabrera is.
So he's a young buck and he's got a tattoo of
How young is he?
a famous actor.
Say early 20s?
Well, then Ryan Gosling hasn't been around long enough, surely, to get a tattoo of.
No, who was
Must
it?
be.
Who was it? Brad Pitt and who else?
Brad and who was the other one? Oh, Orlando Bloom.
Bloom and Kevin Keegan.
Why would you have Orlando Bloom? It's
Unless
really
he-
irrelevant.
Unless
Isn't
he
Well,
likes Lord of the Rings.
Legolas.
and
Yeah.
Legolas.
Or he appreciates a massive penis.
Oh, he's a
it? Yeah, he's another one who's well hung.
Yeah. Who was the other one, Phil? You said
Ben Shepherd.
Ben Shepherd. Oh, do you reckon sometimes he knocks those? What's the game he does? Tipping point. Do you reckon
Yeah, why do you think it's called Tipping Point?
he knocks it with his massive dong?
tipping pint. Who knows? Oh, I think it is probably because it's a Lord of the Rings
Legolas,
thing.
yeah.
Legolas. I'm going Orlando Bloom then.
That makes more sense. 'Cause he's the only one who's been in a big franchise film.
Unless he really likes like an Oceans or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
but it's Brad Pitt's Brad Pitt. It's not like a Legolas has got the blonde hair.
Exactly.
You can tell it's Legolas, whereas Brad
And
Pitt's
he's been
just
clever
Brad
by
Pitt.
saying Orlando Bloom, not the character Legolas. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, I'm going to join you again, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, I've got a point again.
Who was it?
Ryan Gosling.
Really?
Ryan Gosling. Right.
Not as Ken.
Not as Ken. though.
Okay.
Question 4. Tom Hardy's nickname at school was A. Tom Thumb Up the Bum. Sorry.
So, we're 45. Sorry, 46. Tom Thumb Up the Bum.
Was it
Lovely.
B. Hard On?
Do you know what? If he was in our school, that's what he would have been, wouldn't
Was
he?
it C. Laurel?
And Hardy.
Or was it D. None of the above?
Oh, I mean, there's no way it's Hardy. Oh, sorry, there's no way it's Laurel.
I don't know.
There's no way it's Tom Thumb Up the Bum. Can you imagine it for once? Can you imagine it for once? He's done it as the first answer, and he's never done that before.
I know I have done it once before.
Have you? Oh. I just don't think it is that one. I
think it could
might
be Laurel.
Hard On.
I think it could
I kind
be
of
Laurel.
want it to be Tom Hardon.
I'm going to say Laurel.
Only because that's what we do.
I know. I'm going to go Laurel. Laurel's a bit more cleverer.
It is, but then kids aren't clever, right?
No, but I'm gonna go Laurel.
I'm going to go Hardon. Screw it.
It's none of the above.
Ah.
It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
God damn it. Well,
Oh,
from
so-
now on, we should start that as his new nickname.
Yeah.
Old Tom Thumb Up the Bum.
As he goes on CBeebies.
With this lovely cosy jumper on. Hello, children. I've got another story for you. Oh, it's Tom Thumb Up the Bum Hardy.
He just makes a big children's new character called Tom Thumb Up the Bum.
That's really upset me that it's not Tom Hardon.
Why does Tom always read with one hand? Where's his other hand?
He's scratching his insides
It's got.
the wrong way.
Right, question 5. What Hollywood A-lister was a suspect in a murder investigation?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, that'd be good. Is it A, Bugs...
That'd be good. It definitely was.
Yeah, no.
Go on.
Was it A, Bugs Bunny for shooting dead a Michael Jordan lookalike called Mickey Slam Junk in Your Trunk? Jewel Daniels. Was it B, Joe Pesci, C, Ice-T, or D, Bryan Cranston?
Cranston. Oh, as in the guy from Breaking Bad. So who was I'm going to eliminate A. Who was B, C, and D again?
Joe Pesci, Ice-T, and Bryan Cranston.
This has then been a suspect,
They're a suspect
as a
in
murder.
Murder.
Investigation.
Is this a real life investigation?
Yeah.
So you kind of go immediately Ice-T for
Yeah.
his background and stuff, thinking that he's just been like kind of associated or something like that.
Is it Bryan Cranston? Who's the
But
one
then I feel
before
like
that?
the other two are less likely.
Ice-T, Joe
Therefore,
Pesci, and Bryan
Joe
Cranston.
Joe
Pesci.
Pesci.
Well, I think Joe Pesci had a bit of a
Checkered past.
checkered past. I'm sure he did.
Which then makes me think that he's done something else.
I know Bryan Cranston had a checkered shirt.
I'm sure
And a
Joe
che- and a
Pesci had a
checkered
bit of
hair.
Checkered trousers.
a
he
checkered
was a
past.
chef.
But
Yeah.
I don't know, it doesn't.
Whereas Bryan Cranston has got that whole
Oh, Cranston pickle.
lovely stuff.
Such a pickle.
I'm going Joe Pesci.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like he wants me to choose. He's so clever now. He knows that I'm going to
This is
second
the
guess
AI,
myself.
isn't it? It's the AI Dell.
Oh, well, it's not really Dell. He's just going to take his face off and it will just be a robot underneath.
I'm going to show my wires for Chester.
So I think you think that I'll think it's Bryan Cranston, and then I should go the other way. So I'm going to double bluff that, and I will go for Ice-T. Damn it, it's Bryan Cranston.
It is Bryan Cranston.
Fuck you.
Oh,
I hate my way my brain works.
okay.
I've now got to triple guess my own self.
Do you know anything about it?
No, it's just on the internet. They have a
The
brief.
made-up stuff that I invent for all these questions.
How dare you?
Never once have we been shown the
Right.
actual truth.
We've gone back to some historical ones now.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
So, question 6. Caligula
Yes.
made his horse a what?
Oh.
Is it A, a naked waiter in a topless bar called Hooves, Studs and Fillies with Big Willies?
Oh, God.
Is it B, a witch? Is it C, a priest? Or is it D, a prince?
I mean, Caligula was batshit crazy. But I don't think he'd make it a witch. I think it's like nobility. I think he'd make it a prince of a
yeah, 'cause he
town
was
or
a
something.
dirty little bastard as well,
He was
wasn't
a fucking lunatic. I'm going to go prince.
he? I'm going to go priest.
Bill takes it.
Damn it,
Priest.
Janet.
Ooh.
Reynolds is running away with this, I think. I think
No,
it's
I
between
don't think so. I think Dell's
you and
winning,
Dell, isn't
No,
it?
it's me and Phil at the minute. I'm on 4, Phil's on 3, and Jim, you're
I've got one,
on
maybe.
1, mate. So, final question. So this
Final-
could, so
this-
Phil could tie it.
Tie it up, okay.
So, question 7. Abraham Lincoln was
Yes.
a marvellous what? Was it A, makeup artist for rhinos? Was it B, a wrestler? Was it C, a boxer? Or D, a card player?
Oh,
He was very tall, wasn't he, Lincoln?
it was. I mean, you see the
So you think
pictures of him.
boxing would be
His cup of tea.
why card player though? Why have wrestling, boxing, then card player?
Designs to throw you off, and then you should be where you think you are. I think it's boxer. What were the options again? Apart from the
Wrestling.
You're
the,
wrestler, boxer,
the
or
makeup
card player.
artist,
Yeah, or
wrestler,
makeup
boxer,
artist,
or card player.
Or makeup artist for rhinos.
Right, amateur wrestling wasn't big back then, surely, was it? I think it's more of a modern pursuit. I know it's
Just thinking being
goes
tall
way
as
back.
well is more. It's better for boxing, isn't it? And jabbing,
Yeah.
especially in the old Queensbury rules
Exactly,
days.
yeah.
Your height would have been a great advantage.
Must be, mustn't it?
But then card player, you go box. I'm going to go cards.
You're going to go the wrong way.
I'm
Feeling
gonna
like
go
he's
cards.
leading you that way.
I don't know. I'm just
This
going
is the triple bluff that you need to do now. So I will go for a boxer. He's
card.
going card player.
Card player. Wrestler.
No way.
This
We
guy
always go for
just
the wrong one.
invents this stuff, doesn't
So
he?
he was, apparently it's been, wrestling's been going on for years, because he's back in the Greek times.
Yeah, but like Phil said, it's like you wouldn't think being tall would be an advantage at that point because you want a lower centre of gravity for wrestling, and
I don't know.
boxing made
but
more
that was, no, it was a good game, boys, but it was, it was 5-3-1.
I mean,
So-
it's anything you want it to be at this point, isn't it? It's an absolute disgrace.
So I've got
not good.
the stars are by the right answer. I know, like, obviously that means nothing
But
to you.
it does. It's literally old Vienna.
Just so
because
you see that I'm not like deliberately.
it's an absolute
Ryan
disgrace.
Gosling, none
I'm
of
fairly
it.
sure. Look, the ink's still wet on that one.
Bryan Cranston.
It's a disgrace.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
So,
I mean, it's always enjoyable, but it's now starting to get so
It's-
annoying
it's
that I
starting to
just
irritate you.
I tried to triple
I
guess
love the way
myself
you,
now.
you have it and then you take it away.
I take it away from myself.
you-
That's so annoying. But hey ho, what can you do? It is what it is, but always a good game, Richie D. Always a good game. Should we wrap this little bonus episode up with a look into the letters and emails? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to open up. We're going to do this live. I'm going to open up the emails. Here we go. What we're going to do first, actually, because we get so many emails and sort of messages through, and we never get a chance to read them all out because we've rambled on for so long. I just wanted to give a kind of a nod to some of the more regular writers
Oh,
and
my
contactors.
Are they from inmates? Are they?
they're all written in their own shit. They're scrawled on tissues, sort of thrown at the window of the recording studio, that sort of stuff. But yeah, just a little shout to a few of the more regular contributors that we don't always get a chance to read out. So it's almost like a Saturday morning show, isn't it? It's like that. We got some shout outs. Here we go. So Toby Larone, Colin Fernandez, Nicola Cubes, Jennifer Protein, Shake That Ass, Pete Loaf. We've got Jason Christ, Moses Buddha, Alla Jones Johnson. He's always writing in. Big Johnny Omelets. Ron Get Off My Mum. Vladimir Cute Thing. Massive fan of his work. Benny Hillbilly. Tim Burr. Bilbo Baggy Skin. Nancy Chickens. Ray Gun Your Mum, Wurzel Rummage, and the artist formerly known as Kenny Eyebrows. All written in this week, but we can't get to any of your questions. But do keep them coming in because we'd love to hear from you guys. So let's have a little start.
Strong
off.
names there.
Some strong people.
Great.
Wurzel Rummage.
Some of their contributions are
Great
not
British.
to be underestimated.
Very British names, apart from Fernandez.
Johnny.
It's good to know we're big in.
Billy Bell. No, Baggy Bilbo Skin. Or whatever his name was. Okay, so we've got the first question from Mohammed Head Shark. And he says, because it's the week of the local elections, it's very, very apt. If you created a new political party, what would you call it and what would you stand for?
No.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, what you tend to have is obviously the two major parties, a couple of little ones, and then you get the fucking weirdos, right? Like the Count Binface, or whatever his name is, and all
Monster Raving Looney
the Monster Raving Loonies have been around forever. So would you be weird like that, or would you be legitimately impressed and sort of desire to do good for the local area?
Don't think I would. Politics is shit. It is. It's pointless.
A damning indictment.
Absolutely pointless.
Oh, Phil, but you could be the one to make that step change.
We can't.
Get shit done.
Can't. I've given up now.
Bored
of it all.
This is tragic to hear. What chance have we got?
I'll-
Who's
I'll-
going to
you
fix
gonna
those
be-
potholes?
Yeah,
Who's going to ride
you're
my
be
wild
an
horses?
anarchist. You're going to be
No, a defeatist, I think. You know what I mean?
fetus. There you go.
Oh, what would you stand for? Fuck all. What are you running on? Empty. Piss off. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's how I've kind of got.
What about call yourself the pity party?
Yeah.
Having a little pity party.
Yeah,
just
just
for
feel
one.
sorry for us.
The world, and your logo's like the world's smallest violin.
What are you
being
fighting for? Absolutely nothing.
There you go.
Yeah. What's it good for? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's our song.
That'd be great. Just, yeah. And the pity party. Yeah, what? One vote. Thanks. What's it point?
Oh, but that was a pity boat as well,
There
wasn't
you
it?
go.
I don't want it. Rip it up.
Yeah. Yeah, the pity pass. That's good. I
That's
like that.
that's actually quite nice. Yeah, I might join you in it. Dale, what about you?
I'd like to.
You've got loftier ambitions. You're about doing good. You're like helping people.
Yeah, that's why I'm choosing the tie your shoelaces up properly party.
Nice.
Yeah, helping people that
Yeah,
can't tie their
I
own
mean,
shoelaces up. And,
There's a lot of people, it turns out.
yeah, and making it mandatory, and also
You're going against Velcro party, though.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, actually, because they've put a lot of propaganda up against us recently, putting a lot of stuff about how easy it is, but the benefit you get.
Charlatans, aren't they? The Velcro party.
Lazy.
Yeah.
But when you tie those laces and you get a proper ooh,
Yeah.
and then the rabbit goes round the house and through the hole and whatever the hell's the fuck
Well,
it does.
maybe that's what we need to work out first. Yeah.
No, and the noose goes round the neck. And,
You're
and
back
then
in
you
the
hang
pity
yourself
party.
because you're just trying to talk about shoelaces.
That's all we've got.
Yeah, that's
But
all
what
we've
happens when they've all learned how to do their laces up properly? What happens to the party?
Then we
Does it disband?
No, we
Or do
just
you
we
move on?
massacre everyone.
Oh, that's fair enough. It's always
Starting
nice
with
to
the
have an
Velcro
end.
party.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Always.
I suppose you just
like the
promote.
Bloods and the Crips.
You just promote until. Because you're always going to have
Starts
young
time.
kids who need it. So
Yeah, that's true. There's always the next wave coming through of idiots.
Well,
that
surely
can't-
there'll be an invention someday where it just blows.
Well, like
shoelaces
the
and
Marty
Velcro
McFly
out.
shoes, where they,
Yeah.
they're self.
Oh,
be a
they
big
just-
war. Shoelaces and Velcro war.
Yeah, that could be like could end eternity. Not end eternity.
Everyone just goes to Crocs.
Yeah.
And just fucks
Be
you
like
all
a new
off.
civil war, isn't it?
Crocs.
Cocks in Crocs, like as in proper arrogant.
The absolute death
The
knell
other
of
parties
the,
are just wearing Crocs and just.
Can you imagine that? They all roll up on election night, all wearing Crocs just to goad you.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Livid. Absolutely livid.
Little did they know we were going to.
Yeah, but Crocs won't last through the winter, surely.
You can get the ones with the insides, can't you?
Oh, really? Ooh.
Warm inserts.
Can you?
Yeah,
Bastards.
exactly. They've thought of everything.
Fuckers, isn't they?
They're taking over the world, these buggers.
What about you,
Absolute
Jimmy?
assholes.
What sort of party would you?
See, I'm a little bit. I've never voted. I don't believe in all that malarkey. I just haven't got the gumption. They all too similar and all that
Yeah.
jazz. So I go down that path. So I might join Phil. I'll be Phil's number 2. Be like your
Number 2.
your vice president. I'll be your Kamala Harris, and you be Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You'll be Robert Wagner to Phil's.
Stephanie
Mike
Powers.
Myers. Oh, yeah, Stephanie Powers.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be your number 2. I patch on up.
Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I
Together we can.
I believe in what you stand for, Phil.
Yeah.
Fuck all.
Together we can make a difference.
What's the point?
Together we can.
Should we just sit down and have a sandwich instead? Yeah, go on then.
In
Lovely.
the pity party.
Yeah, I'm a big
Just
fan.
we'll have a chat. Are we getting paid for this?
But yeah, two for the pity party and one for the tie your shoelaces up properly party.
See, it's already kicking on.
So, there you
We
go.
won the vote in here.
It turns out, yeah, democracy, we're in. So Dell's basically got to do fuck all as well now. Magic.
Yeah.
And by press elimination, we're up to 3.
Yeah. Actually, or the other thing was the inflatable party where just the whole world gets turned in inflatable.
Oh. Well, see, now I quite like that. Oh, damn. I'm being torn already. This is why I don't like politics. I'm already being torn in 2 different ways.
Gradually, you have to get rid of knives, bottles,
Anything
glass.
sharp,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything. Yeah.
Damn. No, I'm sticking with the pity party for the time being. I don't think it's.
Okay.
I think your party's full of hot air. Wait. I'm so sorry. All right, let's move away from that and let's go to Stu Potterpissin. He's asked us, who would be an inappropriate guest to invite to your boss's wedding? So you got an invite to the big boss's wedding. You're +1. Someone inappropriate to take with you. Ooh. Who are we thinking? I mean, Reynolds is already thinking, can I get Costner in? Is that possible? It's not inappropriate, but
he would be perfect.
I'll do some inappropriate things to him.
He'd be perfect, Costner, so it couldn't be him.
You imagine the sing-along at the end of the night. He's trying to sing Mr. Brightside.
Oh, I mean, he'd have a great voice as well, Costner.
Of course he would.
Of course he would.
He'd absolutely smash it. So, no, we were looking for someone inappropriate. Mr. D, I'm going to come to you first on this one, I think.
I'm going to go to my new boss's wedding by taking my old boss, who was
very sticky.
Yeah, who was pretty much a functioning alcoholic. Really good fun. But he used to tigger you. So you'd be on a chair at 1 minute, and then he'd just jump on you and knock you off the chair. He would.
I like that expression, tigger you.
So
you end up flat on your back, pushed over.
Pushed over 100%.
Like, hello.
He once on a night out got so hammered that he shat himself. I think I told you about it before. Yeah. And so literally he tiggered me, and then he jumped so far across me that his arse was literally under. I'll never get that smell out. Yeah. So
dusty.
Yeah, and just like he'd make up stories, like sort of we'd tell stories about old days, and just to join in, he would just create the biggest load of bollocks ever. Like it just wouldn't make sense. So he once told us a story about he was walking home from a night that we'd been out, and he was absolutely smashed, and he reckons that the train driver picked him up. Put him in like the front cabin
with him
and shagged him, like a guy who was off his face.
Yeah,
and he was telling it like as if like a sober train driver.
What was he doing then? Wandering along
Liverpool,
the track.
This is at Liverpool Street.
All right, okay.
So why would you? You're going to lose your job.
He woke up halfway through and being.
No, he reckons that he was walking down the platform, and she just like the look of him pulled him into the cab, shagged him like while the train was going. And again,
because apparently you haven't got to concentrate whilst driving
exactly.
trains or anything. Yeah,
like as if like drugs and alcohol, and on the trains and stuff. Like anyway, it's just like super tight. Anyway,
are you still in touch?
I get the occasional message. He's a sweet guy, but yeah, he's just he's in a good place now. But some of the stuff he used to do was just legendary. He used to sleep on park benches. Used to fall. Yeah, just always used to miss his trains. All that sort of stuff.
Sounds very reminiscent.
But to another level.
Yeah,
getting senior director in headlocks. And
Is it Simpson?
Yes, I think it was
Simpson, eh?
Yeah,
that would be lovely.
But he would be the one.
Stories like, I've got this mate. I can't say it's him. I'll say boss.
But that version of him is the one I'm taking to the new boss's
I
wedding.
that is very inappropriate. What about you, Mr. Reynolds?
So you want someone? I'm just trying to think of some.
Voice Gummidge?
Charles Manson.
Straight in. One of the big mass killers.
Well, straight away, he's got swastika on his head, isn't he? So straight away, just physically, he doesn't even have to say something. He's offending people.
It's an icebreaker. It depends what sort of wedding you're going to.
Yeah.
But he's offending people without even saying anything.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a nut job as well. So
yeah.
Tickety
Charles
tick
Manson.
Oh, that's not bad.
He doesn't think for a lot. He just goes, "Who's the most killer?"
Yeah,
Serial
killer.
Done.
Yeah, but I was thinking, without even if he couldn't say anything, he's going to offend people because of the swastika on his forehead.
Very true.
Wow.
Yeah, you kind of have to go along that path. It's like one of those, like a Farage or someone who's just like so annoying.
Even when they're cutting the cake or the first dance, you reckon?
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to stop his...
Charles Manson
He wouldn't be able to stop his bloodlust, would he?
Helter Skelter,
It would
obviously.
be something fucked up. Yeah. Okay.
Shit. Yeah, I think that could probably work. Yeah. Who's the person that's got like the most divorces in the world? That's
Isn't it like Elizabeth Taylor?
Possibly. So yeah,
She's
someone
been
like
married about
7 times. Is that stupid?
And she married one. Who's the bloke she married about 4 times?
Richard Burton.
Yeah. And he's an alcoholic as well. I bet he'd be a good time at a party.
See, I'd probably bring her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Joan
if she's still
Collins
going.
been married a few times.
Yeah, someone that advocates like divorce, but actively at the wedding as well. So just like, it doesn't matter if it doesn't last, darling. You can get another one. It's fine. You can always go back to him if you want.
Yeah.
Someone like that. Just and who doesn't know how to be quiet.
Nice.
During the important bits.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Good shout.
Lovely. All right, let's do one more. And I'm gonna ask a question from. Oh my goodness me. Mel and Kim Jong-un have written in and says, "What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?" Simple as that. The weirdest. I mean, dreams are pretty much fucked up anyway.
I don't really dream much. The one I always remember was like a dragon flying over.
Flying over?
So what, you were the dragon? Or
No.
You were looking up.
There was a dragon flying over like Benfleet.
A cup of tea, borrow a cup of sugar, isn't it?
I don't remember the whole thing, but I remember at the end of the dream, someone stabbed me in the back.
Oh, really?
And I ended up like on the floor.
Is this during the dream, or did you wake up in a pool of blood and Claire just went, "You saw one more fucking time"?
I think it was when I was younger than that. Well, Claire was like, I was like probably, I'm talking like 12, probably 13.
Oh, right.
Oh, really?
And he stuck with me in this
So
dream.
it's vivid enough to stick.
Yeah, because I don't really dream often. Well, I probably had weirder ones, but this one's always stuck with me. I don't know why. Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's the weirdest one. It's the only one. But I don't really dream. I don't really remember dreams anyway. Apparently you dream all the time, but it's whether you remember them or not. So.
If Gabrielle's to be believed.
Yeah.
What about you, Richie Diz?
The weirdest one I had was I had a fight. I was having a fight with the Bros twins, and I remember.
Love it. What, 2-on-1?
2-on-1, and you know when you have
Matt and Luke.
They never fought fair, did they?
So you know when you're having a fight and you can't generate the power. And you think you've got a chance, and then you start to fight, and then suddenly your hands turn into jelly, or it goes wet lettuce and stuff like that. But this occasion, halfway through it, I realised it was a dream, and then I jumped off and sat down on the pavement and just crossed my arms, and then they were coming up to me, just going, "Fucking, are you fucking bottling?" or whatever it was they were saying.
Sure, it wasn't the Gallaghers.
The Gallaghers, yeah, it was a bit like that.
So in the dream, you've worked out it
was a dream, and then I said to them, "It's a dream. You're not real." And I remember just being bored in the dream, and then I couldn't wake up.
That's brilliant.
Because I just
sat there and read a book.
But no, it got to the point where it got a bit scary. I've had another dream like that before when I got swallowed by a shark. thought that was a scary bit, but then realised it was a dream, and I was just fucking bored in the dream, and I was trapped in the dream. It was fucking scary. I was like, I don't know, I want to wake up here, and I just couldn't. And then eventually I did, but it was just like, it felt like an eternity, even though it probably wasn't. It was fucking horrible. That
is a bit grim, isn't it? So you've got meta with your own dream state.
It was like I was conscious in the dream.
So Inception style.
Yeah, just a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream.
The other ones, I do like the flying dreams. I love them ones. It's just
the falling when then you sort of wake yourself up with a start. That whole fuck it.
Always get there when I'm overtired. But the actual flying dreams where I actually think I can.
You're actually giving it some beats.
Ones I like lately, which I don't get I don't get them very often, but ones I do enjoy.
Are they those special wet ones?
No, it's football. Where I'm playing football in a dream.
Okay, yeah.
Because like we've given it up, and I don't know.
Still, like,
you just suddenly get back into that.
Are you still scoring as well?
Yeah, no. I had one recently, and I remember it was
a little
like goal
on his face.
It was like a goalmouth scramble.
Yeah.
And this ball hit the bar, it bounced, and I remember it just coming to me, and I was about to head it in, and I woke up, and I was really pissed off. I was really pissed off.
He was halfway celebrating, had one arm up, celebrating.
But yeah, and I do really enjoy football ones where I don't know, you just go back to being like a kid again and playing football, and that feeling you had playing football.
Yeah,
I like that. You wake up and you're like, oh,
freedom.
Yeah, I do like them ones.
Yeah, they're good. Have you ever had a dream where you just think you've solved all your problems? Like you've won like a shitload of money or something like that. It's that real.
The weight of the world sort of just leaves you.
Yeah, and you wake up so like elated, and then suddenly reality kicks in.
It's like, shit, no, I have still got to go to work.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. I have pissed myself after all. Yeah,
it wasn't a wet dream.
I better clean this up. Yeah. All right then. Yeah. Shit.
What about you, Jimmy?
Because I don't sleep fantastically well, I don't think I dream a lot anyway. You just get those, the odd ones, either falling, which I think are just commonly known as like when you're depressed or just worried about something, they're an anxious thing. But I don't tend to have a lot of, not uplifting, because that sounds really, really upsetting. It's like, keep it light, Jim. But I don't have massive amounts of like, I haven't scored a goal in quite a while, let's be honest. I don't really know. Nothing that jumps out.
Oh, okay.
Nothing that jumps out.
A weird dream, and maybe Jenny or someone's told you before that stuck with you.
No, do you know what it is? It's like, I think it's because I'm too dedicated to the pity party. I haven't got time to listen to people tell me about their fucking dreams. So, what are they good for? They're taking away my focus on the real life.
I've
got enough shit going on in the real life, let alone my subconscious, my conscious.
That'd be a good
life
wrestling name for you, the Dream Crusher.
Dream Crusher.
Jimmy the Dream Crusher.
Smashing and crushing dreams. It's like, I just don't know. Because I don't think kids... Well, they certainly don't tell us about like any weird dreams and stuff. I don't know whether it's just because they just don't have to think of anything.
Oh, Frankie
anymore.
tells me
it's
about
like always constantly like.
I think you forget about them a lot of the time. I don't. They are quite, but after about an hour, especially kids, because life for them goes so quickly. By breakfast time, they've moved on to something else, and it's more exciting. They've looked at a few TikTok videos by then. And
absolutely, there's more exciting stuff going on in the real world.
Yeah.
But I don't recall. I know people used to have like dream journals and shit, didn't they?
Right.
Used to record it
dream
all down.
Catchers.
Dream catchers, yeah. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe mine are just escaping out the window.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe.
That's what it is.
Maybe.
Looks like I'm getting a Christmas present from one of you two after all.
Maybe you need the BFG to...
Maybe I do. He hasn't come round our way with his big long trumpet recently. Maybe that's the dream I had.
That was Ben Shepherd.
That wasn't a trumpet.
Ben Shepherd is the...
Oh, mate, it's not the BFG, it's the BFS. Oh. Big fucking Shepherd.
Maybe his tipping point coming through.
Big fucking shaft.
What's he poking through the window there? Is it his trumpet?
BFG, big fucking girth.
And on that delicious note, let's leave the letters and emails. In fact, let's leave this whole damn episode behind, shall we? Any final thoughts, chaps?
No.
It's just been nice to catch up generally.
Yeah.
So enjoy this one, listeners, and we'll see you the next time round. Bye, you beautiful bastards. Thanks for listening to the bonus material. We'll see you next time on Not 40, Just Blank.